Today, I have before you my 3 DJI wireless mics that I currently own. From left to right, I have the Mic Mini. The middle is the DJI Mic 1, or just DJI Mic. And to the right, you're going to see the DJI Mic 2. I do not have the Mic 3 here because I do not currently own it. Now, as we go through each mic, I will use that microphone for you to hear so that you know how it sounds. Let's pop over and take a look at the Mic Mini. Now we're taking a look at the Mic Mini, and I'm going to tell you what I like about it, what I dislike about it, and whether or not I would buy it again. Pros of the Mic Mini are the transmitter is very small, easy to put on, doesn't have a lot of weight, so it doesn't really pull away on your shirt or anything like that. The receiver is very simple. There's not very many buttons to mess up. You have basically a power button, you have a link button, and you have a little dial on the right there where you can choose from 0 dB, negative dB in increments of 6, so -6 or -12, or in the other way, +6, +12. What I don't like about it is it's very fragile. In this terms of the clipping part that belongs to the receiver, it breaks off really easy, and I've broken that one on this one. That is a big con. The second con I've noticed about it is that the actual transmitter has a proprietary charging device, and if you misplace that, which I have, you cannot charge it, so it makes it basically worthless. Would I buy it again? Maybe. Next up is the DJI Mic 1. What can I say? It's the Mic 1. You know, the typical pros you're going to find with a DJI mic. It's got the magnetic clip. It comes with a windscreen. This one screws on, so sometimes it's a little more difficult to get on because you have to get it just right. 0.5 jack on the transmitter, so you can put a lav mic on it. Plain, and if you put a little piece of tape, you do cover up the DJI thing, and it's very sealable or low-key. The receiver, you can actually go in there and make settings, changes and settings in there, add, take away, gain, change up a bunch of different things. That's kind of nice. And it has a headphone jack that you can monitor your audio through the receiver, and a 3.5mm jack. It does have where you can change the port so you can plug it into your phone. Now, the cons to this I find are, overall, would I buy this mic again? Probably not, and it's not the mic's fault. I just don't use it. Latest version that I own, I know there's a Mic 3 out there, but I only own the Mic 2 as far as these go. All right, so my likes is that it has USB on both the transmitter and receiver, so you can charge both that way, or you can pull the information from the actual transmitter off for when you internally record onto your computer. Also like the size, I think it's smaller and convenient, especially the receiver portion. And I like that you have the ability to change the settings for everything within the touchscreen here. What I dislike about it is that it has broken quite a few times for me. So I consider it very fragile. The last few times, the 3.5 jack has actually broken and you can't do anything with it. It's basically useless past that point. It will randomly delink. I don't know what causes this, but it will delink in the middle of something, and then you have to spend 5 minutes trying to get it to link back up with the receiver. It never is a very quick or easy process, and it happens randomly. I don't like that, and it's not just like this one set, this one pair. Like I said, this is my 4th transmitter receiver combo just because they've broken, and it still does that. Another thing I don't like, it's for some reason, it will very easily go into internal recording on the mic. And I don't know if it's caused from me hitting a button, which I don't do, or since you can do that from the actual receiver, if it's something going on with that. And it brings me to the last thing that I don't like about it. I mentioned that it was a positive that you could change things through the touchscreen, but the touchscreen sometimes is oversensitive, so you can bump it without noticing it and it'll change the settings on it. The other part is either too sensitive or not sensitive enough. So there you go. Would I buy this again? Would I buy it a 5th time? No. I will not waste another $1 on this setup. Not me bashing on any of these. This is just, I own them. I've used them, some more than others. And then what my thoughts are due to my personal experience using these. So please keep that in mind while listening to this. You're more than welcome to comment down below. Add a comment, your thoughts, your experience. Any questions you may have about anything that I've listed on here, or maybe you want to share your experience that may be different than mine, you're free to do that. This is not meant to be product bashing, dislike. I have spent quite a bit of money on these, some more than others.